Welcome to A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host, Monique Robinson, where we highlight, celebrate, and recognize students from all over the country who are doing great things in the classroom, community, and athletics. Every student deserves an opportunity for hope and a future. So let's celebrate our students, the next generation of teachers, engineers, entrepreneurs, and future leaders. Join us on another incredible segment of A Better Chance for Youth show with your host, Monique Robinson.
Welcome. Today, yes, I know it's been a long week. You have actually seen me probably more than ever last week as we were doing our scholarship things and we were doing getting ready for the send-off here in Texas. But before I really get into what we're going to talk about today, let us, I have to have a special guest if I have on dressy clothes, kind of, sort of. So let's bring on my favorite person in the world in this HBCU land, my brother, my mentor, my friend, my sounding board, the person who probably hear all the complaints, and I probably get on his nerves sometimes, but let's bring. Oh, that's not nice.
Hey, what's happening?
Nothing. I was like, to bring on the person that probably get on the nerves the most. How are you today, Anthony?
Listen, it's a party with a purpose, and we're having a great time.
Always something to Yes. Yesterday, we celebrated our scholarship in Texas. We had our 4th HBCU send-off yesterday. And so, yes, I know.
Congratulations.
So yes, Leon is not with us on here, but Leon, I guess, is Anthony here. Like, I get on his nerves because Anthony's like in Cleveland. So thank you so much, Leon Fry, for all that you have done this whole year. As you know, the send-off is our last event for the year. So yes, that's a big. And yesterday it was filled with so many surprises, like so many surprises.
Oh my God! Let's talk about it. So tell me about it. How was it?
Well, the send-off, we started a new tradition. Now we let these scholars decorate their own table. So each scholar that, registered and did everything needed to be a participant, they decorated their tables. Really nice displays. If you go to our social media pages, you will see several of them over the course of the week. And then we had some surprise guests that even I was surprised. I thought they was just giving a couple of words. They ended up giving some of our kids, one of our kids got a really nice scholarship from St. Philip's yesterday.
Oh, we out here giving out scholarship?
Yes, it was kind of like one of those, people say a full circle moment.
Okay. So who was the scholarship from?
The scholarship was from St. Philip's College.
Okay.
And they awarded one of my like when I was a school counselor or restorative counselor in one of the schools. She was one of my favorite, well, not really favorite, but she was one of my scholars that I seen the most.
Well, she was a frequent visitor to the room.
Yes, but she was always been a really sweet, smart girl. So, and it was just like, this baby has really, beat all the odds. No matter what people counted her out, she's standing here and she's getting rewards, she's getting accolades. People are, and so it was just one of those, like, I didn't cry though. You've been proud of me. I didn't cry. I wanted to, but I didn't.
Wow.
So I was thinking, Dr. Sharon Crockett Ray was just coming to just give a couple words and tell her, give her a book voucher, whatever she would have gave her would have been fine. But I literally, I think you can hear it. I don't have the recording, but I'll play it once I get everything fixed on that end. But what she did is she's giving her, the school is giving her $1,000 a year.
Okay.
And I was like, I said $1,000 a year. I need to go back to school. Then what can I get next? But to see someone when you know their story overcome
And
all
like
the
this young lady right here, now listen, this young lady right here, you said she was a frequent flyer.
yes, but she was a frequent flyer to them. You know, like they didn't understand her, and that's a common problem with most educators. You don't understand the kid, you usually kick them out instead of
Okay.
peeling the layers back and getting to learn. Okay, what does she like? What does she do? What does she need? What's missing that she needs? And when I say that baby was so excited all day yesterday, like the end of the day, she's like, I'm just overwhelmed. I was like, what's wrong, sweetie? I'm overwhelmed by the love I'm receiving. I haven't received this in a long time. And I just was like, okay, I'm going to try to be not cry. But that, when I got home, I did cry because I was like, I'm so proud of her. So happy for her. And then there was another scholar there. This is funny. She's from Dayton.
Oh, really?
Yes. Her son is going to Morehouse. My mom was her 4th grade teacher. Yes, and she also went to church at Corinthians, so it was really like.
Oh, wait a minute! There's a lot of connections there.
Yeah, yesterday was like one of those like, oh my god, everything is just connecting and lining up. So it was just really one of those like the fourth. Oh, the thing that was like the icing on the cake. One of our scholars from last year, her family, she goes to Morgan State this year. She came and she was like, I'm just coming to say hi to everybody. And, I was like, you better get up here and speak, But before she spoke, her family.
You're like, stop playing.
Right. Her family dropped gift cards, Visa gift cards on everybody's table, every graduate's table. And so, her mom was like, no, you helped my baby, even still helping my baby, so it was just like, oh my God, these people are showing out in here.
A blessing.
Yes. And so it was just like, what do we?
She gave out gift cards.
Yes. Visa gift cards. So it was quite an experience yesterday. All I know is when I finally calmed down and got home, it was like, okay, you got to go to sleep because you're tired. But it was just one of those like, wow. And then we had, according to our counter, we had over 200 people come yesterday, and that's really big for us because we're small. We're not like
I'm waiting.
We're not like you all. We on our way there, but we're not like Cleveland or Dayton. But it was so good. It was so good to see everybody and watch people connect. And then, of course, my favorite youth entrepreneur was there with her cupcakes, and she sold out.
Oh, she brought the cupcakes again.
Yes, I love her. But one of the things that I love happened the most yesterday is the people from CHG was at her table, and they kept, going back and forth. I said, I told you, I'm going to be addicted to the cupcakes. You get one, you might as well get a box. I'm trying to tell you. And so they planned to talk to her. And that was really really epic yesterday. So we had a really nice time. If I didn't say your name and you helped it, you will love this one. You definitely will love this one. The men of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated did a voter drive yesterday at the send-off. And
hey, come on, bros.
And I was like, yeah, it was a time had.
And then we about a voteless people is a hopeless people.
Facts. Big facts. So we
that is awesome.
We had some nice representation there. Jarvis Christian College always come. The lady from Jarvis, it was so hilarious. She was like, I know you. And I was like, okay, ma'am, I was like, I haven't been to Jarvis before, not, as an adult. And she was like, no, you were on a Zoom and you were talking, you was with the president and you was with this. I was like, okay, well, thanks. She was like, no, but I follow your page. I met you then. I was like, okay. And so if you see me in public, I'm sorry. I honestly am not like a standoffish type person. It's just I'm trying to remember too, because that happened twice yesterday. This other person I met.
You said you ain't funny acting.
No, I'm not funny acting by all means. I apologize if I offended anyone when they were talking to me yesterday. I'm trying to process where I met you so I can, act accordingly. But one of the young people yesterday, Anthony's gonna laugh about this. A couple months ago, at the beginning of the school year, when I came back from the Cleveland College Fair, I believe, because that was the hardest working day of my life. Like Cleveland is a whole different situation. You go there, you're gonna get to work when you get off the plane, and you're not gonna stop working until you get back. I'm just saying. Like that's literally what happened. Anthony had me working in my airplane clothes. I didn't even get to check in to the hotel yet. But this baby yesterday was, she's going to Southern University. And she was like, I was trying to tell my mom that I met you before. And I'm like, these people keep saying they met me before.
Because they did. Because they did. That's why.
But she said we was in Starbucks and I helped her sign up for the Common Black College app. And I was like, oh, I did meet you. I said, I'm sorry. I was like, well, look, you going to Southern and you here. I was just like, but so just giving these accolades to a lot of people that don't realize like this stuff is real. And we had a family show up that found us on Facebook. They didn't register, but the gentleman that's going to Howard was prepared. He had every document he needed to get his stuff. So
he came with his paperwork. He's like, listen, I'm ready. I'm late. He said, I might have been late to the party. However, I'm ready. He said, I'm ready. What do I need to do? And I love that. Listen, Monique, I think we got a couple pictures we want to share with the people. Hold on, I think we got a picture or two. So this is just some of the crowd because you have people ebbing and flowing all afternoon. But you had a workshop.
Yes, that is at that point, I believe that is the Frost Bank. They did financial literacy yesterday. And it was really good. She talked about credit scores. Like I was in and out, but for the gist of it, amongst the people who was actually there, were saying that it was really informational. It was something needed, even as an adult.
Okay, shout out to Frost Bank providing that financial. So they were talking about just the importance of keeping your credit score, or working with student loans, or banking and savings. I mean, a little bit of everything.
She talked about pretty much everything because I walked in one time. She was talking about credit score. I'm sorry, I was in and out because I was checking on the vendors and checking on everything and making sure if people wanted to be in that workshop, they could go. But she talked about credit scores. She talked about being financial safe. She talked about what you should do to fix your credit. And actually, I also referred her to some other youth groups because I'm like, this is valid information. This is really
okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think we got another picture we want to show. I guess it's some of the parents and students during the workshop, the financial literacy workshop. So that's amazing. But now listen, shout out to one of I'm going to call it our community partner, C.H. Gunther and Son.
Lord Jesus, oh my God, this group right here, I love them. I told them they can't get rid of me forever. But you stuck with me for life. You show up to a party with a spread like that and tell people, take your bag and go shopping.
They brought the product. When I tell you, they got the gravy.
The gravy,
and products.
Listen,
they came with the pancake mix, the bacon mix.
Won that basket too. It wasn't me.
The chili powder. I said, now y'all playing with my emotions. I said, hold up, wait a minute. Where's my order?
Yes, I got your text. And I was like, how does he know? I got your text. I'm sitting there trying to keep a straight face because the lady was talking about credit. And I looked down and I was like, how does he know? And I lean over to one of the reps from C.H. Gunther. And I was like, she said, call him when this is over. And so we called Anthony. And I'm like, how do you know? I just want my box. I want a box like that. I'm like, I didn't even get the box. I had a bag, and she said she gonna send me some cookies because I didn't get
I needed a box of something. I needed some cookies. I needed something.
Jesus.
I don't even know. You was talking that talk, and I was like, I need some of this. I need some of this in my life. You play too much, and I'm coming for you. I'm just coming for you.
But even
that's all I have to say.
But their talk, they did a good talk too. Even though the graduates that were there were not from HBCUs, the effectiveness of their conversation was about internships, putting yourself out there to get and secure the bag or the job that you want. They really did a good personable talk, and I was just like, wow, And they were there pretty much the whole day. They even stayed for the games, and they was like, no wonder what you said, it gets rowdy after all the business is taken care of. I said, yeah, parents say they're not competitive till you start losing against your kid.
You say, wait a minute. Once it goes down, we coming for you. They're like, no, we want all of the things. And that's it. That's all we got to talk about. Listen. We could talk a lot more about what was happening. Again, kudos to you and Leon for the 4th annual your HBCU Send-off and resource fair, because you had people there providing resources and materials and voter registration. And again, you had it at the library.
Big shout out to D.L. Grant and his staff at the Carver Branch Library. Like, we literally take over the library once a year when we do this send-off, inside and outside.
Wow.
And yes, they were even like hyped in it too. And I was like, I'm tired. They was like, just go. You don't have to put the stuff back. So big shout out to them. We fed them breakfast too. So it was really better this year because it just was like everything ran smoothly and the kids were excited and the parents were excited. I wish I could find the picture of FAMU. And, I love Dr. Donaldson. I do.
Okay, so on that note, I think it might be time for we might need to go to a commercial break or something. You talk about FAMU. So let's go to a commercial break.
There's nothing better than being inspired and renewed daily by the power of God. In Morning Tea with the King, author Tish Barnhart shares inspiration through a 90-day devotional that will rejuvenate your mind with scripture and your body with daily suggested herbal teas. You'll begin to see that every experience brings about a different perspective on how to view the things that are happening in our lives as we continue on our journey. Available at Amazon, your local bookstore, or at Trilogy.tv.
HBCU Shine in Dubai. Join the HBCU Alumni Takeover 2025 for 9 luxurious nights with flights included. Experience Dubai's finest with a lavish welcome reception, city takeovers, desert excursions, and yacht adventures. Secure your spot for only $250. Don't miss out. Join the takeover now. Visit our website for more information.
Celebrate the excellence of HBCUs with the HBCU Trivia Game. This board game provides an exciting and educational way to learn about notable alumni, historical events, sports news, and more. This trivia game is sure to be a hit and perfect for college-bound youth, alumni, and the entire family. Don't miss out on this opportunity to support, educate, and entertain Get the HBCU Trivia Game today. Go to hbcutriviagame.net to order.
It's time to book your homecoming or classic weekend hotel room today through HBCUHotels.com and help support HBCU students. Our rates are unbeatable for hotels such as the Sheraton, the Residence Inn, La Quinta Inn and Suites, Best Western, the Courtyard Marriott, Holiday Inn, and the Westin Hotel. Plus, when you book through us, a portion of the revenue will go toward scholarships for HBCU-bound scholars. Book your hotel and help a student reach their chosen HBCU destination. HBCUHotels.com is not affiliated with, officially connected to, or endorsed by the institutions of higher education identified in the event listings or any of their subsidiaries or affiliates.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Even though this is not my show, this is Monique, so I'm going to let her, she driving it today. I'm just here.
I guess because when you come on, I be like go into like student mode or whatever. I'm sorry. I get kind of laid back when Anthony be around because I just be like, you know what, I'm learning. This is like he teaches me stuff.
Shout out real quick. Let's shout out Angie real quick. Can we shout out the Dayton alumni group and all those folks over there? Listen, I just want to show up. You know, they actually do theirs as a send-off / like mini college resource fair as well. So they had a lot of vendors. They had the Greeks there. I see the members of Kappa Alpha Psi. They did some scholarship opportunities. They go to members. Is that AKA right there?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And then, you know, this is some of they had it at one of the local schools there. Look like Kentucky State had their tent on the inside. And yeah, they had a good time. Listen, they had a good time. I'm trying to see if I think I had some more pictures I want to upload.
They had scholars there. And my mom goes every year. So my mom loves it. And I think my mom and Angie take a picture every year. So I feel some type of way about that because, you know, I don't like to share my mama, but it's okay. She can do that.
Shout out to Centrillians, you know. Oh, that's Shaw University. My bad. I said Central State, but that's actually Shaw University right there.
Because I looked at you. Okay, so that's payback for the FAMU thing. Okay, I got you. You want to
okay. So I know that Dr. Barger and Jeff they'll be doing their event, I want to say on August 4th. Okay. Let me double check. Let me look at the calendar real quick because I don't want to say the wrong date. But I want to say theirs is going to be August 4th. And I want to say Vince is August 11th or somewhere around there. So there's 2 events. So you got 2 opportunities in Pittsburgh. So if you miss one, you can catch the other in the Pittsburgh area. Yeah. Oh, and then wait a minute. Mona, you got people you want to shout out. Don't you want to shout out a few people? I think you want to shout out just a few more people. Let's just shout out. You know, I know you had you had a couple organizations you wanted to shout out real quick.
Yes, that's the cover. We did the cover.
Library. Gunther Son, Frostbank.
Yes.
Oh, there was somebody doing a live broadcast?
Yes, we had WSAN. DJ Ron G was there the whole entire day. He set up microphones. He is epic. He ran our commercial. He did so many things to make this event special. So big shout out to him. He stayed the whole day. A Chicago Bite, our good friend, Dr. Crystal Cross, was out there making chicken in that hot sun. And I was like, friend, you okay? You need some water? She was like, I got it, girl. I got it. But San Antonio soccer team, they did, leave a nice donation. So we were able to buy supplies for the scholars. Alamo City, yes, this is something new. I just recently joined, and we'll talk more about that later once I'm able to speak about some things. Okay. Alamo City Black Chamber of Commerce, distinctively remembered, was there with their goods. Yes, I love this group because every time they come, every year they connect with the scholars.
What is that? Who that my girl?
Yes, Miss Dorothy.
Miss Dorothy,
not Miss Carol. She
wait, was Miss Dorothy on time? Let me move on.
But she did stay and speak to the scholars.
I mean, she was late. Shout out to Jarvis Christian again. You talked about them being there. Yes. St. Phillips was given the scholarship opportunity. Yes. All right. San Antonio Natural Hair Society. Okay.
Yes,
that's DeVette and her people.
That's Miss DeVette. She gave some nice donations to the scholars and also shared the information. Oh, Anthony, when you come next time, you come to San Antonio. When I tell you, I caught myself sneaking out because it was a presentation going on. And I didn't expect to be there that long. I go to this truck right here. It's a food truck. It's black owned. When I tell you that icy, I don't know what they put in it.
It was. I need the sugar-free kind. Again, shout out to the bros for doing voter registration. A boatless people is a hopeless people. Thank you, brothers from Delta Rolamba chapter for lifting up that work.
Yes, a fitness instructor / apparel. She was there doing demonstrations and with products and informing people about health. I probably need to see her after I ate cupcakes, but we'll talk about it.
Wow.
Blessed Beyond Bling. I love her. She comes every year. Miss Henderson. She set up.
And she got the paparazzi lead nickel-free jewelry.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. I missed somebody. Hold on. Oh, Kenya.
My girl. That's my girl.
With the cupcakes.
My girl. She
awesome
sold. Oh God, they were so good. Kai Frank. These are our students that we, had tables. Bryson. That's the family. Okay. Bryce Morehouse. I messed her name up. Amali. She's going to North Carolina Central. Kyrie Amadi, she's going to Rust. Shout out to Thaddeus for both of these two girls. Nevaeh Sosa, she's going to Rust. Jahari Jackson, Southern University. And I'm telling you, her table said it all. Kylie, I know her as KK, but Kylie Irving, she's going to Prairie View University. And Miss Soraya, the scholarship recipient for yesterday.
Awesome. Morgan also going to St. Philip.
Yes.
Awesome. Listen, I ain't even gonna hold y'all long. Monique been having a good time talking about all the things happening over there. I know she's got to get up out of here real quick. Listen, the time is far spent. I'm just gonna play this in the background and let her just get some closing remarks. So we're gonna drop the link to the chat we're gonna drop a link in the description. So if you want to go and actually watch, check out this guy doing the 11th annual Destination HBCU here in Cleveland, Ohio. We had a chance to go back to my alma mater, Wilson Heights High School. Do the 1-2 and the 3-4. Yeah, so we had a great time. But with that, what else you got, Monique?
We are pretty soon. We will be getting our next students for next year. So you will see those advertisements to sign up for the cohort that goes the whole year. And that way your student can be highlighted and will help you get through that senior crucial year. But we do wish everybody much success. Do wish everybody much success. We could not have done this without you. And shout out to the parents, because I know your kids wore you out yesterday. Like literally, because even though y'all didn't win the competitions, you won because your kid is going to school.
Awesome. All right, and those are just some of our scholars that actually were being acknowledged and awarded the Foot Lockers and things of that nature that we had at our event. But anyway, like I said, we're gonna drop the link in the description so you can go back and you can watch more of that show. Yeah.
Love it. But before we go, Mike, I know you get sick of me saying this. We have to give credit where credit is due. I know you guys see a lot that I'm doing now. And it would not have even got pushed, jump started, anything without Mr. Anthony Brown. Like I remember that first phone call. Oh, that first phone call, I thought we was missing out on something. And he was like, why don't you just do it then? I was like, well, that's not my job. You work for UNCF. I'm calling, in this irate status. And now, it's like one of my best friends, thought partners. He pushed, good or bad.
I am so proud of you all and what you're doing. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, listen, you have been watching A Better Chance for Youth TV show, and we will see you next time. Hey, and be sure to watch the next HBCU Alumni House Party show. And real soon, the next episode we got coming up is going to be about the top 5 HBCU bands as reported by HBCU Buzz. So you just got to see if one of your 5 is one of your favorites in the top 5. We'll check it out this week.
Motivation, and the good news of Jesus Christ. Look no further. The Daily Gospel Network has what you need. With more than 300 ministries from all over the country broadcasting every week, you're sure to get your dose of spirit-filled encouragement from the great programs on the Daily Gospel Network. Catch the Daily Gospel Network on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, all mobile devices, and the internet.
Tune in to A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network, the television show dedicated to highlighting incredible students on their quest to change the world. Join us every week as we uplift the youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. Catch A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network. Thanks for watching A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host Monique Robinson.